at the city center of Shanghai, Nanjing Lu. So this is like the CBD shopping area. You have Starbucks Reserve rotisserie or roastery. So you know that's the good stuff. And you have all the really posh watch shops. So you know you're in the, when you see a Tag Heuer, you know you are into big money. So yeah, this is the famous shopping area. Dr. Deepak Chopra. I don't know. Hasn't he been debunked? Maybe it hasn't caught on in Shanghai yet. Since we are here, we might as well check out what is at the Starbucks Reserve roastery. Let's see what's available here. Just like feels like just like 3 or 4 Starbucks put together. Nice selection of coffee equipment. There's an upstairs area. Has to be one of the world's biggest Starbucks, I would think. Very nice. All right, let's go downstairs. Order a coffee and a bagel. See what's special here. What are they reserving? What's on reserve? The good stuff, I hope. Feels like one giant cafeteria rather than a coffee shop. Usually coffee shops are kind of intimate and quaint. All right, let's go order. One thing I find really nice about Shanghai is that because of the strong international flavor, you do get some really nice restaurants here. Nice international restaurants, and I especially like the French bakeries they have here. Bakeries and coffee shops that are dotted around the city like these. Not many other places in China. You're going to get a nice selection of crepes. Yeah, crepes along with durian flavored pancakes. These are good. for breakfast. Yeah, it's really a heavenly place if you want to have a really nice breakfast. A lot of coffee, a lot of international flavor restaurants. So some of the advantages of living in Shanghai. Nice bakery here with croissants and cookies. Here's another one. $12 bagels, which is, I don't know, $1.50. Not too bad. Nice selection of baked goods. The Drunk Baker. Very nice. Costa coffee is big in Shanghai and China in general. Never see them in the States, but here they're popular. London born, blended 1971, so they've been around. All right, we are at Nanjing Xilu. So Nanjing Lu is the big street that goes east and west. So this is the famous Nanjing shopping street. Really long kind of thoroughfare that has all the shopping you would need. There's a big Apple store up ahead. This street, I guess nowadays most people wouldn't find it very impressive, but you have to look at it sort of from a historical perspective. If you're talking about when China first opened up, say in the 80s and 90s, a street like this would be like alien to most people. And nowadays, this is every major city center would have something like this, so it's not anything that's that impressive anymore. Mostly nowadays you see a lot of tourists and people from out of town sort of coming here. I doubt the natives native Shanghai people are cruising Nanjing. It is pretty at night with all the lights up. So sort of reminds me of back home, like Hollywood Boulevard, Man Chinese Theater area. You only see tourists. Hollywood Walk of Fame area. You wouldn't, native Angelenos wouldn't be going there for their weekend leisure. But here, you see all the tourists and all the out-of-towners. Yeah, Huawei store right here. And sort of catty corner to Huawei is Apple. Fight. Fight though. Yeah, can you imagine, the 90s when China was becoming, WTO, I guess 2000. That's the boom years. I think at that time you would find this whole setup really impressive. It's a really big Huawei store here. Gucci. I think they just released a new phone. So, a lot of people. Also, you're starting to see a lot of foreigners. Recently, China relaxed their visa policy. You can, from a lot of European countries, you can come here visa-free, 2 weeks. So I think that's starting to bring a lot of people here. You see foreigners on the... Of course, you also, I think I noticed, at least, listening to the speech, I noticed a lot of Russians here. Russia currently being what it is. I suppose a lot of surrounding countries you will have visitors, Russians and Ukrainians. Yeah, so today is the first day after the May holiday. So today's Monday. It's about 12 o'clock. Probably really light on traffic, foot traffic here today compared to the previous few days. Part of the reason why I came out here today rather than a couple of days ago. Yeah, it's not, especially in the daytime, it's not as impressive as its reputation. I think you would be a real country bumpkin to be impressed by this. But nevertheless, like I said, historically speaking, this was the first sort of commercial area that opened in China. And if you look at it that way, it is kind of significant and worthy of applause. Also, walking around, you do notice quite a big elderly population. I guess they have the leisure to come out here in the daytime. But I mean, you hear about sort of the demographic time bomb. A lot of the Asian nations. You can really see that firsthand when you hear you have a huge percentage of the population that's sort of elderly retirement age, and with life expectancy what it is now, you're talking about 80 plus years. So I think the retirement age for women is like 55 here in China. So think about that, 55 to 80, you're looking at a lot of years of doing what? I don't know. Hopefully you have found a hobby of some sort. And men, I think retirement age is like 60. So yeah, China, like Japan, is going to have a very big elderly population to support. I'll be going to Japan in a couple of days, and when I film there, maybe I'll probably see the same kind of thing. But I think in Japan, the retirement age is there because of the shortage of labor. You have elderly people working for a lot longer into their retirement age. So a little bit different. Here's the famous TV tower, the Shanghai TV tower that we are all familiar with. So this is the end of the Nanjing Road area.